Hi, Dad. I can't believe it's already been a year since you passed away. For me, it's not real yet because there's so many things that I do every day that I will think in my head and go, oh, I need to call Mom, I need to call Dad, I need to let them know this happened or that happened, before it sinks into me that you're not here anymore and I really don't have anybody to call. Rest in peace, Dad. I hope you and Mom are doing well. PJ Mom has just joined you. Whatever it is that you're doing up there, I hope you're in peace, and I hope that you're not looking down on us because we're a mess. We miss you. We love you. Bye.
All right, Papa. A year ago, 24 March 2021, you left us. You went to a better place, and we shall meet again. Thank you so much for all the contributions you have made to my life. You blazed a path that will never be forgotten. I think about you every day. I think about all the joy I had with you, all the luck that you brought. And most important, I'm so much grateful for the wife that I have that you gave me permission to marry. God bless you. Tell Mama I said hello. Give her a kiss. And we'll meet again. Aljo.
Not a day goes by that I don't think of you, dear Banevi, and Selena, and now Vijay. And I wasn't ready to give up any of you. You know, it's just a sad days for us right now. Two things that stick out for me, for Banevi, that he was so kind to the people, people that worked for him. And he was kind to the people in Abu, where he would give dinner to the whole community. And now we really, really miss all of you.
Selina Ben and Suren Bhai worked as a team, and they helped so many people in the Christian community there. In fact, they changed the face of our community by helping so many students in their school. Throughout the years we've been here, we have lost many of our family members and friends, but we never had a chance to say final goodbye to any of them. But when Suren Bhai was about to go to his eternal home, there was we had a video call, and he was able to see us, and and he said goodbye to us, and he raised his hand and said, Shashi and Ila, I'm going, but we'll see you again sometime. And we were able to say our final goodbye to him, and that was very special to us, and it meant a lot to us.
Lately I've been thinking a lot about grief, and I read this writing about grief that I want to share. Grief. I had my own notion of grief. I thought it was a sad time that followed the death of someone you love, and you had to push through it to get it to the other side. There is no pushing through, but rather there is absorption, adjustment, acceptance. And grief is not something that you complete, but rather you endure. Grief is not a task to finish and move on, but an element of yourself, a new way of seeing, a new definition of self.
સુપ્રભાત. હું શ્રીમતી પ્રીતિ મહાજન આજના વિશેષ હૃદયાંજલિના કાર્યક્રમમાં આપ સૌ આમંત્રિત અતિથિગણ, મારા વાલા શિક્ષકગણ અને અત્રે ઉપસ્થિત સર્વે સભ્યોનું હું હૃદયપૂર્વક આવકારું છું. આજની સવારનો કિંમતી સમય ફાળવીને અમારી સાથે ઉપસ્થિત રહેવા બદલ તમારા સૌનો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર. આ જગત પ્રકૃતિના નિયમોને આધીન છે અને પરિવર્તન એ સંસારનો નિયમ છે. જે જન્મ્યું છે તેનું મૃત્યુ નિશ્ચિત છે. શરીર ફક્ત એક સાધન છે. હેબ્રોન શાળાને પોતાનું સર્વસ્વ અર્પણ કરનાર અને શિસ્તતા, સમયબદ્ધતા, નિયમો, સંઘર્ષોને પોતાની જિંદગીનું એકમાત્ર ધ્યેય માનનાર શ્રી સુરેન ઠાકોર એટલે કે બિગ સરની આજે 24મી માર્ચે પ્રથમ વાર્ષિક પુણ્યતિથિ છે. 18 ડિસેમ્બર 1939ના દિવસે તેમનો આ સંસારમાં જન્મ થયો હતો. તેઓને દરેક ભાષાનું જ્ઞાન હતું. તેઓ પ્રકૃતિના રંગોમાં રંગાયેલા હતા. બાળકો પ્રત્યે તેમનો અપાર પ્રેમ હતો. 24મી માર્ચે તેમની આ સંસારમાંથી ચીર વિદાય થઈ. તેઓનો પ્રેમ અને સ્નેહ ભૂલીએ ભૂલાતો નથી. સર, તમે અમારાથી દૂર ગયા પણ તમે હંમેશા અમારા હૃદયમાં રહેશો. તમારો પ્રેમ મહાન હતો. તમારું જીવન અમારી પ્રેરણા હતું. તમારા આદર્શો અમારા માર્ગદર્શન હતા. અમે તમારા સરળ જીવન, દયાળુ સ્વભાવ, ભાવનાશીલતાને ક્યારેય નહીં ભૂલીએ. જે બધાની પ્રિય છે તે તો ભગવાનને પણ પ્રિય છે. આજે બિગ સરની વાર્ષિક પુણ્યતિથિ પર શ્રદ્ધાંજલિ અર્પણ કરતા સમગ્ર હેબ્રોન પરિવાર આદર, સન્માન અને અહોભાવની ભાવના વહાવે છે. છેલ્લે મારા શબ્દોને અહીં જ વિરામ આપતા કંઈક કહેવા માંગીશ. મળે છે દેહ માટીમાં પણ માનવીનું નામ જીવે છે. મળે છે દેહ માટીમાં પણ માનવીનું નામ જીવે છે. વિદાય લે છે માનવી પોતે. વિદાય લે છે માનવી પોતે પણ માનવીના કામ જીવી જાય છે. વિદાય લે છે માનવી પોતે પણ માનવીના કામ જીવી જાય છે. अस्तु, धन्यवाद.
नमस्कार, मैं श्रीमती इंदु चतुर्वेदी आज के विशेष कार्यक्रम हृदयांजलि में आप सभी का हार्दिक अभिनंदन करती हूँ. आज हम एक ऐसे व्यक्तित्व के विषय में बात कर रहे हैं जिनके विषय में कहने के लिए शायद मेरा शब्द भंडार भी कम पड़ जाए. आज हम बात कर रहे हैं हेब्रोन विद्यालय के निदेशक महोदय श्रीमान सुरेन ठाकुर की, जो सदैव हमारे दिलों में रहेंगे. सर, आप हमें हमेशा याद आएंगे. आप हमें हमेशा याद आएंगे. कोई शख्स दिलों में हमारे यूँ घर कर जाता है, मरकर भी जीवन को अपने अमर कर जाता है. भुलाए नहीं भूल सकते उस शख्सियत को जिसकी वो हर पल हर लम्हा यादों का सफ़र कर जाता है. किसी के चले जाने से समय कहाँ रुक पाता है. आना और जाना तो नियम है संसार का. आपकी कमी को मगर कैसे पूरा कर पाएंगे. आप हमें हमेशा याद आएंगे. आप हमें हमेशा याद आएंगे. आज हम बात कर रहे हैं एक ऐसी जीवन यात्रा की जिसकी शुरुआत आज से 55 वर्ष पूर्व सन 1966 में हुई थी, जिस समय हेब्रोन एजुकेशन ट्रस्ट की नींव रखी गई. शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में बढ़ाया गया एक छोटा सा कदम जो आज न जाने हजारों लाखों विद्यार्थियों को शिक्षित कर चुका है. बल्कि ये कहना अतिशयोक्ति होगी कि उन विद्यार्थियों ने आज उन बुलंदियों को भी छुआ है जिनका सपना उनकी नन्ही आंखों ने कभी देखा था. जैसे पक्षी तिनका तिनका जोड़कर अपना घोंसला बनाता है, अपने घोंसले को आकार देता है, उसे धूप और बारिश से बचाता है, वैसे ही माननीय सर और मैडम के सानिध्य में हेब्रोन विद्यालय ने अपना आकार लिया. आज शहर के उत्तम और प्रतिष्ठित विद्यालयों में अपना नाम अंकित किया. मैं श्रीमान सुरेन ठाकुर के जीवन परिचय को आपके समक्ष रखना चाहूँगी. आपका जन्म 18 दिसंबर 1939 को हुआ था. आपका पूरा जीवन विद्यालय की सेवा कार्य को ही समर्पित रहा. आप प्रकृति से प्रेम करने वाले अद्भुत व्यक्तित्व के धनी थे. विद्यालय प्रांगण में आपको अपने आसपास जो ये पेड़ पौधे दिखाई दे रहे हैं, ये उनके प्रकृति प्रेम का ही प्रमाण है. आप सुंदर लेखन कला के धनी थे. भाषा चाहे कोई भी हो, अंग्रेजी, गुजराती या हिंदी आपके द्वारा लिखे गए वाक्यों को पढ़ने के लिए चलते हुए कदम अनायास ही रुक जाया करते थे और विद्यार्थियों को प्रोत्साहित करते थे। ऐसे अद्भुत व्यक्तित्व को आज हम अपने हृदय से श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करते हैं तथा उनके दिखाए मार्ग पर चलने का प्रयास करते हैं। आपने ही तो हमें जीवन को जीना सिखाया है। आपके चले जाने से एक सूनापन सा छाया है। आपकी बातें हमें आगे बढ़ने का हौसला देती हैं। आपको ही प्रेरणा मानकर हमने हर कदम बढ़ाया है। स्थान मिले ईश्वर के चरणों में करबत यही याचना करते हैं। आपके आशीर्वादों का सदा हम पर सरमाया है। आपको ही प्रेरणा मानकर हमने हर कदम बढ़ाया है। सर, आप हमें हमेशा याद आएंगे। आप हमें हमेशा याद आएंगे। धन्यवाद। अब हम अपने कार्यक्रम को एक खूबसूरत मोड़ देते हुए चलते हैं संगीत और प्रार्थनाओं से भरपूर दुनिया की ओर और देते हैं माननीय सर को सच्ची हृदयांजलि।
Good morning, everyone. We have gathered here to celebrate the lives of two visionaries, Mr.Surenmeroll and Mrs. Thakore, along with other founder trustees. A year ago, Director Sir left us on this day. Our faith tells us that he is there in the company of saints and angels. A seed was sown in the heart of Maninagar area in 1960s by the two young visionaries, Mr. Suren and Mrs. Thakore. This was the time when hardly English education was preferred in this area as well as the community. This challenging task with a vision of trust, truth and hope bloomed into a full-fledged tree, HEBRON, lush and green, bearing fruits of success. Yes, Honorable Director Sir and respected founder principal both have nurtured the lives of thousands of students by imparting not only knowledge but instilling discipline and ethics until they blossomed into a wonderful adulthood, deepening their roots to be the pillars of the society as well as the nation. For Selina ma'am, teaching was her passion. She was very fond of developing young minds. Teaching was her first love, and HEBRON was and will remain her first child. Sir recognized, respected and honored Madam's dream and vision to make into a reality the HEBRON. His discipline, ethics, perfection, dedication and his mesmerizing personality has kept the HEBRON campus vibrant today also. His unwavering support, strength and leadership had motivated Selina ma'am in reaching the journey of HEBRON. It is said that hope is the fuel of patience. We all could experience this patience as HEBRON, excelling its height in every way. Ma'am's insight, trust and skill had made her unique in her own self. Both Sir and Madam sought divine direction and a heart to do God's will. In this journey, her younger brother, Mr. Vijay Makwan, whom we fondly call Vijay Mama, just left us few days back. Mr. Vijay Makwan was an artist, poet, orator, humorist who had not only designed the logos of our school and the 40-year souvenir, but has also remained as a well-wisher and gave support in all the ups and downs of the institution when HEBRON was growing. We also remember him today and are thankful for his life. Sir and Ma'am's vision became their passion, and they proved this through HEBRON. Today, when all the founder trustees are resting in heaven, we commemorate their contribution by paying heartfelt tribute. Today, HEBRON stands secular, honored, proud, and dignified to continue their legacy for the coming generations. I conclude my speech from Psalms chapter 1, verse 3. They are like trees planted along the riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all they do. Thank you.
Okay, this is the last speech, right? And it is not short. I will take some time, but you will not get bored, right? So very warm and pleasant morning to everyone present here for paying Ridyanjali, a tribute from heart to our Director Sir and Managing Trustee, late Mr. Surenmeroll S.Thakore, our beloved Madam, Mrs. Selina Thakore, and our loving Mama, late Mr. Vijay Makwan. Stylish, always well-dressed,
strict, disciplinarian, authoritarian, artistic, music lover, plant lover, cautious, diligent, perfectionist. His mere presence in the school campus and home would make everything clean, green, and artistic. And all of us more perfect, sensible, and diligent in our work. Yes, I'm talking about our beloved big sir, Mr.Surenmeroll S.Thakore. There is another side to his personality as well. He was a loving husband, a caring father and grandfather, caring brother, a man who treasured his family. It has been already a year since you have left us, Dad, and we still can't believe it. We can feel your and Mom's presence everywhere, all around us, in every inch of Hebron and our home. Whenever we see that empty sofa on which you used to sit, we remember you. I still hear you calling me, "Smile, મને એક એપલ કટ કરી આપ." અને જો એપલ કટ કરવામાં થોડું બી મોડું થયું તો હું બોલ લઈને શોધ્યા કરું, ડેડી ક્યાં ગયા, નીચે ઉતરી જાય. એન્ડ આઈ એમ સર્ચિંગ હિમ. ગાર્ડનમાં છે, ઓફિસમાં છે, હોલોપ્લિન્થમાં છે. યુ હેવ ટુ બી વેરી પર્ટિક્યુલર વિથ હિમ. જરા પણ આમ તેમ ચાલે નહીં. That was our dad. He was very punctual and time bound. He had fixed time for everything. Eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, fixed exercise time, fixed waking up and sleeping time. He used to work according to the timetable. Everything should be on time. And you know, one fact about him, I don't know how many of you know, but he had special liking for these wall clocks. In his bedroom, there are wall clocks on all the walls. So time, કેટલા વાગ્યા જ્યાં નજર જાય ત્યાં time દેખાવો જોઈએ. And the funny part is, even in bathroom, he had a wall clock. એટલે I don't know કદાચ time જોઈને નતા આટલા ટાઈમમાં બહાર. You don't know, but today I'm revealing the other side of his personality. So you are so much time bound. We have a system in our school that the night watchman has to ring a bell every hour. 1 વાગે એટલે 1 ટકોરો મારવાનો, 2 વાગ્યા હોય રાતના તો 2 ટકોરા મારવાના. Right? That is a system. The time, the night, or any hour, if the watchman forgets to ring the bell, next morning, Daddy would wake up and catch him. રાત્રે 3 વાગ્યાનો બેલ નતો વાગ્યો. By what you were doing up at 3 a.m.? Daddy, તમે સૂઈ જાઓ. But that was Dad for you. He was so alert, he was so cautious, and it was very difficult to fool him. 8 o'clock means, 8 o'clock in the evening means dinner time. The dinner should be served on the table. You cannot be late. Jo late thai gaya, to you are done. So even our timetables were according to his timetable. But today, Dad, I realize that that irritating habit of yours has made us, all of us, more punctual, more skilled, more efficient in managing time and managing ourselves, and doing our day-to-day chores more efficiently. Thank you, Dad, for teaching us such an important life skills. And that is our dad for you all. He loved gathering. He loved gardening. He loved decorating his house. And he had special liking for white color. White bedsheet, white tablecloth, white shirt, white kurta, white mojadis. Everything white. I'll tell you a secret. Every night, he loved to sleep only on white bedsheet. એટલે દરરોજ રાત્રે ચાદર બદલવાની, વ્હાઇટ ચાદર સ્પ્રેડ થઈ જવી જોઈએ રૂમમાં. એન્ડ દેટ ઇઝ અવર ડેડ ફોર યુ ઓલ. Rehan, his first and most beloved grandson. Rehan was Dada's remote control. AC ચાલુ કરી આપ, ફેન સ્પીડ લો કર, ફેન સ્પીડ હાઈ કર, ટીવી ચાલુ કરી આપ, મૂવી મૂકી આપ, મ્યુઝિક મૂકી આપ, વારંવાર બોલાઈને ચેન્જ કરાયા કરે. રેહાન ઇરિટેટ થાય, પણ તો પણ he would respect Dada and go and do everything. But you know, he felt loved and cared for when Rehan did all these things for him. And he was very possessive about Rehan. And he always wanted that Rehan should be always around him. So that was Dada for you, Rehan. Ridan to Dada ne khub જ વાલો. Nobody dares tell him anything. He would keep a watch on every little thing about Ridan. એને શું પહેર્યું છે, એને શું ખાધું, હાથ ધોયા કે નહીં, જે એને ખવડાવી રહ્યું છે એને હાથ ધોયા કે નહીં, નીચે રમવા જાય અને જો શોર્ટ્સ પહેરી હોય તો મારી અને કોકિલાબેન એના કેરટેકર આઈ જ બને, કેમ શોર્ટ્સ પહેરી, ટ્રેક પેન્ટ કેમ નથી પહેરાવી. નીચે રમવા જાય એટલે ફૂલ પેન્ટ પહેરાઈને જ નીચે મોકલવાના. He will catch us. એટલે અમને ગમે તેટલા કામમાં હોય, રિદાનને પહેલાં કે ભાઈ તું પેન્ટ પહેરને નીચે જા, નહીં તો અમારી આઈ બનશે. સો દેટ ઇઝ દાદા. અને જો ઇફ વી આર નોટ ફોલોઈંગ ઓલ ધીઝ રૂલ્સ, પતી ગયો, આઈ જ બને. ઇફ રિદાન વુડ સ્પિલ વોટર ઓન ફ્લોર, દાદા વુડ બ્રિંગ અનધર ગ્લાસ ઓફ વોટર એન્ડ સ્પિલ ઇટ ઓન ધ ફ્લોર. હી વિલ સ્ટાર્ટ પ્લેઇંગ વિથ હિમ. અરે બાપરે, આ બધું હવે સાફ કોણ કરશે? But this was another loving part of Dada. And our caretaker, Ridan's caretaker, has to be always alert and cautious and particular about the way she handles son. But that is our dad for you. ગમે તેવું ચાલશે નહીં, કોઈ બાંધછોડ ચાલશે નહીં, બધું પરફેક્ટ, ઓન ટાઈમ અને બરાબર જ જોઈએ. ઘરમાં બે આલ્ફા મેલ્સ હોય તો શું થાય? એ બી વિથ અ હ્યુજ જનરેશન ગેપ. દરેક વાતમાં, દરેક ડિસિઝનમાં ગડબડ. બટ Daddy was very proud of his son, Leroy. He loved him dearly and he knew that Leroy had all the abilities, skills and techniques to lead Hebron to a brighter future. Thanks, Dad, for that faith, and it means a lot. We really miss you, and we really remember you and Mom every moment. And all that you have told us, all you have taught us, we always remember you. Mrs. Lynette Merrill, lovingly we call her Pinky Didi. The first child, first child is always Hebron. She's the second child of Mummy and Daddy. The only precious daughter whom they loved dearly. They would be troubled if Pinky Didi is going through a difficult times, and their hearts would know peace if she is happy. And we are missing her and Mr. Frank today. But I know they are with us in prayers and spirits, and maybe watching us online. And we miss them today here with us. And that is Dad for you all. Donating and giving to needy was one of the things Daddy and Mummy always liked to do. During Christmas, Daddy જાતે જ કિટ બનાવે અને જાતે જ ડિસ્ટ્રીબ્યુટ કરે. અમને લોકોને કંઈ ખબર બી ના હોય, but he used to do everything on his own. We are not supposed to interfere. But he loved giving. And I'm sure God will bless Mom and Dad for this quality of theirs. And we have learnt giving and sharing from them. The night before he died, he was suffering. The whole night he was suffering. Me, myself, Mr. Leroy, Rehan, Dr. Vimal Patel, Justin Bhai and Joseph Bhai. We all were present around him, trying to soothe him, trying to convince him to go to the hospital. But he was very adamant. He had decided that I will not go to the hospital. He very clearly said, જે ટ્રીટમેન્ટ થતી હોય ઘરે કરવાની, મને હોસ્પિટલમાં નહીં લઈ જવાનો, મને મશીન્સ ઉપર નહીં મૂકવાનો. He started saying, my time has come. It is my time to go. My Celine is waiting for me. She is calling me. It is enough. I have to go to her. And on 24th of March at 8:45 a.m., he left us all to join his beloved wife in heaven. This was a short description of his life. He was the king. He lived life on his own terms. He lived like a king and he died like a king. That is Dad for you all. Mrs. Selina Thakore, our mom. Words will fall short if I start describing her. She is the mother of Hebron, epitome of love and forgiveness. I've never seen a lady with such a large heart, loving and forgiving everything. Mom, you are a role model, not only for me, but for numerous lives that you have touched. Rest in peace, ma. On 9th of March, we lost very dear, near and loving family member, Mr. Vijay Mekwan. We all know him as Vijay Mama. Mama, we will always miss you and remember you. We appreciate your love towards our family and Hebron. I'm sure you are having great time in heaven with mom, dad, and everyone who has gone before you. Now, this moment I would like to thank each and every family member sitting here. Sudhir Kaka, Saryu Foy, Suman Fua, Mini Foy, Ruby Mami, Sunny Bertie, my parents, Rekha Mal, Ines Papa, Comfy Shams, Anusha, Shobha Kaki, Raju Kaka, Dishan Kaka and Kaki, Rani Bhai and family, the whole family who is here, for your unending love and support to us in our good times and in our bad times. We really value you all. You are a very, very valuable family and you are a very valuable part of us all. Thank you, dear teachers and staff members. I have to thank you. I cannot forget you all. Thank you for your continuous support, dear teachers. Your support even during difficult COVID times. You all were with us. You all sailed with us during this difficult time. And we will not forget it. We will never forget it. And you shall be duly rewarded when the time comes. Thank you for being there always for us all. Thank you. Special thanks to Vinu uncle, Rama auntie, Sanjay bhai, Manisha bhabhi, Vimal bhai, Rita bhabhi, Sagar, Vishwas, Samir and Krupali for being great friends. Nishit bhai, for being great friends and standing like a rock, not only when mom and dad were alive, but even after they left us. Thank you so much. Dr. Singh and Dr. Vimal Patel, I don't know how to thank you. Words are not enough for appreciating what you have done for my family. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay. Vimal Bhai was all the time when daddy was suffering. He was all the time with us. supporting us, and that was such a big support. Ek doctor સાથે હેવું હોવું, and not only doctor, he's an elder brother, he's a friend. It was a very big support and we cannot forget it. Thank you. How can I forget Joseph Bhai and Justin Bhai? Joseph Bhai, આજે તમે આવ્યા છો, થેન્ક યુ, તમારો આભાર માનું છું. ડેડી જ્યારે પણ બીમાર હોય, જ્યારે બી જરૂર હોય, કોઈ પણ ટાઈમ જોયા વગર જોસફ ભાઈ હાજર. જોસફ ભાઈ, ડેડીને એકલા નહીં મુકાય, તમે સૂઈ જશો. હા, ડ્રોઈંગ રૂમમાં ગાદલું નાખીને સૂઈ જાય. જો ડેડીને ના ગમે તો બહાર પણ ગાદલું નાખીને સૂઈ જાય. થેન્ક યુ જોસફ ભાઈ. અને જસ્ટિન ભાઈ is like a son to mom and dad. એમને મમ્મી ડેડીની બહુ જ સેવા કરી છે. Thank you for serving mommy and daddy. I don't know ક્યાં છે જસ્ટિન ભાઈ, but thank you Justin ભાઈ for serving them. એમની સેવા કરવા બદલ, એમની માટે આટલો પ્રેમ રાખવા બદલ thank you. અને અમારી સાથે જ હતા જોસફ ભાઈ, જસ્ટિન ભાઈ, all the time. At the end, I would like to say that no words can ever be strong enough to express our gratitude towards you, mom and dad, for your unconditional love and faith in all of us. And today we all have gathered here not to mourn. We have not gathered here to mourn, but we have gathered here to celebrate to great and exemplary life. You will be always there in our hearts, in our minds, in whatever we do, whatever decisions we take, you will be always our guiding force. Thank you so much. At the end, I would also like to thank the whole team who is involved in arranging for today's program. Mr. Rennie, Mr. Benher, Mrs. Roma, Mrs. Dubey, Mr. Rajay, Mrs. Indu, Mrs. Mahajan, Mrs. Shivangi, right? Everyone who is involved for making today's program. Mr. Leroy, he's the architect as usual. And thank you Nelson Bhai and the team, Robert Bhai and the team, Deepak Bhai and the team for arranging, and Ivan, where is Ivan and the team? Everyone, thank you so much. Mr. Mahendra, thank you so much for making today's program look beautiful and successful. And please excuse me if I've forgotten anything. Edwins, yes, Edwins are here, our ex-Hebronians who are our social media promoters. So thank you for your support, all the teachers and the staff members. Thank you, and I would end my long speech here and have a good day, and always remember mom and dad with a positive mind and celebrate their life. Thank you.
1 year flew by, and we could feel your absence whenever we visited your house. But end of the day, we do feel that you are still there with all of us, blessing us all in our life. Uncle, we miss you every day. May you rest in peace.
Many of us know a few names which are always remembered together, like Shri Farhad, Romeo Juliet, Hiranza. These names are between 12th and 16th century. Likewise, name of Salina and Suren will always be remembered because both the names have been interwoven. Hi, I am Samson, Salina's first cousin. Salina was 3 years older than I am, and we shared the same birth date. I have very fond memories of both of them, and I can claim that I almost know their love story from the beginning. They started dating, I might even add, before Salina graduated from college. Whenever I was there in Maninagar, both of them used to insist that I should go with them to their usual hangout places like Kankaria Zoo, Naginawadi, Havmore for coffee or ice cream, even for movies also. And we saw Dharmendra's first movie, Bandini, together. I played my part and remained good buffer between them and family. During that period, I came to know Suren very well and developed good friendship with him. One thing I distinctly remember about Suren, that he would always dress up very appropriately and suitable to his distinguished personality. I think he should have been on the front page of GQ magazine. I also remember that in 1967 or 70, Selena, Pinky and Foy came to our home and stayed with us in Baroda. At the time, Pinky was a small baby. This is because Selena had filled Baroda as a center for her master's examination. And we had a good time when they visited us, and we loved to have them at our place, and we bonded even stronger than before. Now if I see both of their careers, they were educators. I think Selena started her first job as a teacher, and she always wanted to be a teacher and or educator. So as educators, both of them have achieved unparalleled success and achievement. Like engine driver minds only one train but take the passenger to their destination safely and in right time. These two educators have trained and guided many minds of students towards the achievement of their life goal. It was a really great shock to us when Selina became a permanent resident to her heavenly home, and it was further shocking that Suren also decided to join Selina in that permanent residence very soon. However, I do understand why. They were lovebirds. In February 2020, we came to India and paid our visit to Suren, Leroy and family. At that time, for first 15 to 20 minutes, Suren did not talk or speak a single word. To break silence, my wife Pepu said, "Suren bhai, we understand and we share your pain." He remained silent for about 4 or 5 minutes, then wiped his tears and then said, "No, Pepu, no one can understand or share my pain." And then another 5 minutes of silence, and after that we could not say any single word or more things comforting to him. We just let him grieve. I think Suren always wanted to be with Selina, and he just flew there. So, remembering all these things, I remember one ghazalkar in India, and what in his ghazal he has said, "चिट्ठी न कोई